I wasn't always the kind of person who thought much about habits. I got up, I got dressed, and I handled the day like most people do. But somewhere around the age of 60, things started feeling different. A little more stiffness in the mornings. A little less energy in the afternoons. And the worst part? People around me started treating it like that was just how life goes when you get older. You're not 40 anymore, they'd say, like that was some kind of explanation. But I wasn't ready to give up on feeling good. Not yet. And certainly not just because of a number. Now I'm 92. I still live on my own. I still take walks every day. I haven't had the flu or even a cold in over 30 years. I'm not bragging. I'm telling you this because it didn't happen by chance. I made some small changes that made a big difference. 5 of them to be exact. They're not fancy. They don't require any special equipment. But they work, and I think they might work for you too. If you've been feeling like your body's slowing down faster than it should, or your energy disappears before lunch, or your balance just isn't what it used to be, I want you to know it's not too late. There's more strength in you than you think. You just need to show your body that you're still paying attention, that you're still in the game. These habits helped me stay strong, clear-headed, and steady, not because I did anything extreme, but because I stayed consistent. And if you're willing to try even one of them, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments which one speaks to you. We're all figuring this out, and sometimes just hearing what worked for someone else can light the spark you've been waiting for. So let's get into it. I'll start with habit. That takes less than 2 minutes and sets the tone for my entire day. Habit number 1. The 90-second wake-up that kept me young. The first few minutes after you open your eyes in the morning are more important than most people realize, especially as we get older. When I was in my 60s, I used to think I just wasn't a morning person. I'd wake up stiff, a little foggy, and sometimes even unsteady on my feet. It was frustrating. I blamed age, but what I didn't realize was that I was skipping one of the most valuable opportunities to support my body. For over 30 years now, I've started every day with what I call my 90-second wake-up. It's not a workout. It's not meditation. It's a simple way of easing my body into the day, and I truly believe it's one of the reasons I'm still driving, sharp, and standing strong in my 90s. Before my feet ever hit the ground, I pause. I stay lying on my back, take a few deep breaths, and gently move my fingers and toes. I roll my ankles in slow circles. I rotate my wrists. I stretch my arms and open and close my hands. All of this takes about 1.5 minutes. No equipment, no noise, no pressure. This small ritual tells my body, we're waking up now, together. It brings circulation to my limbs, wakes up my nervous system, and prepares me for balance and movement. Without it, my body feels like it's still asleep even after I'm out of bed. It may sound too simple to make a difference, but that's the beauty of it. Small, consistent effort adds up, especially when it's done daily. The National Institute on Aging has shown that older adults who engage in light movement in the morning report better energy, improved balance, and sharper thinking throughout the day. And I've felt all of that personally. Since I started doing this, I've had fewer falls, more steady mornings, and an easier time getting going even on the cold or slow days. I don't check my phone. I don't rush to the news or coffee pot. This comes first. It's my way of checking in with myself and making sure I'm setting the right tone for the day ahead. It's not about being flexible. It's not about being strong. It's about being kind to your body and giving it time to wake up properly. And if you've ever felt like mornings are getting harder, this is the first place I'd start. Just 90 seconds. That's all. Do it tomorrow before anything else. You might be surprised how much your body appreciates the attention, and how different the rest of your day feels because of it. Habit number 2. The golden glass immune drink. It wasn't too long ago that I struggled with constant sinus infections. The kind that seemed to pop up no matter the season, leaving me feeling drained and out of balance. I try everything to get rid of them. Medicine, rest, even the occasional home remedy. But nothing worked consistently. That is, until I stumbled upon something so simple yet so powerful. I now swear by it every single morning. It's my golden glass immune drink, and it's made up of just 3 ingredients: warm water, lemon, turmeric, and black pepper. It's something that's become a ritual in my routine, simple to prepare, but so incredibly effective. Let me tell you how it works. Lemon is packed with vitamin C, which is great for boosting your immune system. The turmeric, though, that's the real star of the show. Turmeric has something called curcumin, which has natural anti-inflammatory properties. When you mix it with black pepper, you get a boost in absorption, allowing your body to really make the most of these powerful ingredients. And when I drink this warm glass in the morning, I feel like I'm setting my body up for a day of strength and wellness. Since I started drinking this immune drink, my sinus issues have disappeared. I used to be plagued by infections every few months, but now nothing. My energy feels steady throughout the day, and I don't get that foggy feeling that often comes with being run down. I've truly felt the difference in my body. It's not just a drink. It's a way to take charge of my health from the very first moment I wake up. I know it might seem like a small thing, but adding this golden glass immune drink to my routine has been a game changer. And trust me, if you're someone who's tired of being bogged down by sickness or just wants to feel better overall, this might be the first step to give your immune system that little extra boost it needs. Try it for a week, and I bet you'll start noticing how much more vibrant and energized you feel. Habit number 3, the anti-inflammatory walk. Have you ever had one of those days where you just feel sluggish, both physically and mentally? It's like your body is tired, your mind is clouded, and you're struggling to find your focus. Trust me, I've been there. But what I've found is that sometimes the best remedy isn't in a pill, it's in something as simple as a 15-minute walk. And not just any walk, but an anti-inflammatory walk. What makes this walk different from just a casual stroll around the block is the intention behind it. I walk without my phone, without distractions, just focusing on my movement and my surroundings. This walk is a form of medicine for my body. Just like how we take medicine to ease pain or reduce inflammation, this walk helps lower inflammation and clear my mind. In fact, scientific studies show that regular walking, especially in nature, can reduce inflammation in the body, improve memory, and even boost your mood. So simple but so powerful. When I'm walking, I focus on the rhythm of my breath and the sensation of each step. Whether I'm in the park or just around my neighborhood, the fresh air helps clear out any mental fog. I find myself feeling more alert, energized, and connected with my body. There's something about movement that really gets the blood flowing, and that helps reduce that sense of stiffness or discomfort that can come with age. I remember when I first started making this a part of my routine, I was skeptical. I thought, how much difference could a short walk really make? But after just a few days, I noticed I wasn't as achy. My joints felt better, and my mood improved. I could even feel my thinking becoming clearer. Walking doesn't just help your body move, it helps your mind move too. And you don't need to make this walk a long one to reap the benefits. Even just 15 minutes a day is enough to make a noticeable difference. It's that easy, and it's so good for you. Walking regularly can help manage pain, improve your heart health, and give your immune system a boost. Plus, it's something you can do at any time without needing a gym or fancy equipment. So, here's the challenge. Next time you're feeling a little off or sluggish, take a walk. Put your phone down, step outside, and just let your body move. I think you'll be surprised at how much it lifts your spirits and eases your body's tension. Habit number 4, the brain and body breakfast. When it comes to taking care of our health, breakfast is more than just the first meal of the day. For those of us who are a little older, what we eat in the morning can make a huge difference in how our body feels, how our mind functions, and how our energy lasts throughout the day. One of the most important habits I've adopted to keep myself sharp, energetic, and healthy is having a high-protein breakfast. I'm not talking about a quick, sugary cereal or a piece of toast. I'm talking about a meal that packs in quality protein, healthy fats, and some nutrient-rich fruits. For me, a typical breakfast consists of eggs, a dollop of Greek yogurt, a handful of walnuts, and a few fresh blueberries. It might seem simple, but these foods do wonders for my body, and they're exactly what my older body needs. As we get older, our bodies start needing more protein. It helps with muscle repair, maintaining bone strength, and boosting immunity. I've learned that protein is the building block for so many processes in the body, and I need to make sure I get enough. Eggs, for example, are full of high-quality protein and healthy fats that fuel me for the morning. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, plus it gives me probiotics that are good for my gut health. The walnuts are full of healthy omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for my heart and brain. And the blueberries? They're not only delicious, but also loaded with antioxidants that fight free radicals, which can damage our cells. But what's even more amazing is how having this breakfast keeps my energy level stable throughout the day. Unlike high-sugar breakfasts that cause energy crashes, a protein-packed meal gives me a steady flow of energy. I've noticed that after eating my breakfast, I feel more alert and focused. My concentration improves, and I'm not sluggish by the time mid-morning hits. I've heard it time and time again, but it's true. What you eat in the morning can set the tone for the rest of your day. By choosing a brain-boosting, protein-filled breakfast, I'm giving my body the fuel it needs to keep me feeling my best, both physically and mentally. Here's something I want to leave you with. If you haven't been eating enough protein in the mornings, try switching it up and see how you feel. It may take a little bit of time for your body to adjust, but I guarantee that when you start, you'll feel more energetic, focused, and stronger throughout the day. Habit number 5, mental tuning in the morning. Mornings are precious, and what we do with them can make or break our day. As we grow older, we start to realize that it's not just about physical health. Mental health plays a huge role in how we feel and function. One of the most powerful habits I've added to my routine is something simple yet incredibly effective: a quick visualization practice. Just 3 minutes of intentional mental focus in the morning can set the stage for a positive, productive day. I've always been a believer in the power of the mind, and as I've gotten older, I've learned that tuning my mind right from the start of the day is one of the best ways to maintain mental clarity, reduce stress, and stay sharp. A visualization practice is all about focusing on the things I want to achieve, feel, and experience that day. Whether it's setting an intention for joy, thinking about a goal I want to accomplish, or simply visualizing a peaceful, positive day ahead, it helps me center myself. This practice is scientifically backed. Studies show that visualization can reduce cortisol, the hormone associated with stress, and in turn, it can improve immunity and sharpen focus. When I take just a few minutes to quiet my mind, focus on my breathing, and imagine how I want my day to unfold, I can feel the difference. It's like my brain gets a little tune-up, ready for whatever comes my way. What's incredible is that this visualization doesn't just affect my mood, but it also positively impacts my physical well-being. By lowering stress and keeping my mind clear, it helps keep my body in balance. I've noticed that I'm able to handle challenges with more calmness, and I don't feel as anxious throughout the day. Plus, it's a gentle reminder to stay present, to enjoy the small moments, and to not get overwhelmed by all the things on my to-do list. There's something very powerful about taking a moment to visualize a peaceful day ahead. It doesn't require a special setting, fancy equipment, or even a lot of time. In fact, I can do it while still in bed or while enjoying a cup of coffee. The key is to be intentional and focus on positive thoughts for just a few minutes. I encourage you to try this simple practice tomorrow. Just 3 minutes of visualization can help you set a peaceful, positive tone for the day. You'll notice a shift in how you approach the day, how calm and in control you feel, and how much more mentally clear you are as the hours pass. Now, you've heard about some of the most important habits I follow to stay healthy, sharp, and energized at 92. But there's one last secret I haven't told you yet, something I do every night to reverse aging while I sleep. It's something so simple, but incredibly effective, and it makes a huge difference in how I feel when I wake up. This final habit is the key to maintaining vitality even as we age, and it's all about how we rest, how we sleep, the habits we build around it, and the little things we can do to ensure we wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, rather than drained. But I'm not going to share it just yet. I want to make sure you're fully prepared to dive into the final step in my routine, one that can turn your nights into powerful tools for reversing the effects of aging. You won't want to miss this. So, if you haven't already, subscribe now so you don't miss this game-changing final habit. Trust me, you'll want to be the first to know about this. And if you're ready to take action right now, start with just one of these habits tomorrow. Your body, mind, and spirit will thank you for it. Let's make this journey to aging well together, one habit at a time. Your future self will be so glad you did.